back here at the Daybreak Kitchen in the Blennerhassett Hotel with Chef Jared. We were getting ready for the holidays last week, but we also have to think about fall, and we have a delicious fall dish to get into this morning.
Absolutely. So this could scale up into a dessert for the whole family, or just for this recipe today, it'll be just for two.
Okay, I'm looking forward to it. So we do have some apples this morning.
Yep, absolutely. So we're going to do a classic apple crisp, just like your grandma used to make.
Now, the thing about apples, there's so many variety. What is going to be the recommended one?
So today we're using Granny Smith apples because they have a nice sweet tartness to them, and they're going to stand up really well to not only the cooking process, but also all the sugariness. Yeah, so it'll give a nice contrast. So we'll go ahead and go right in with our apples, and then follow up immediately with a little bit of apple cider, about 1 cup.
Okay. And then we got some sugar in there too.
About 1 cup of sugar. Then we'll just let those guys kind of get to know each other for a second. Medium-high heat. No reason to rush things. The natural juices out of those apples are going to come out and play really nice with the apple cider and the sugar. We'll go in with a little bit of orange juice.
A little bit of orange juice.
Yep, just to kind of zing things up a little bit. And then about a tablespoon of vanilla extract for that nice warmth you're looking for in a fall dish. Of course, cinnamon.
A little bit of cinnamon.
Oh, yeah. So about a tablespoon. And then just a pinch of salt. And that's going to unlock all those flavors and kind of bring them together.
Okay.
So one last stir. And then we'll just kind of let that sit back and do its thing.
Now, so focusing on the apples, we went with Granny Smith. Is there any other substitute just in case somebody doesn't
absolutely.
have that?
So Golden Delicious, West Virginia's very own Golden Delicious, is probably my favorite to use for this because it has a very subtle sweetness to it.
Yeah.
It's a nice texture. It's nice and soft. You actually won't have to cook those as long.
Okay.
So while we're letting our apples do their thing, we'll go ahead and just go in with our streusel topping. So this could be used for the top of a Dutch apple pie or the apple crisp we're doing today. Pretty much anything. Any cobbler you're wanting to make.
Okay. So we got a big bowl of flour.
Yeah,
right
about
there.
2 cups of flour. So it's going to be a 2-to-1 ratio of flour to sugar.
Another bowl of sugar right there.
Yep. We're getting our sweets in today.
Yep. Our delicious fall dessert right here.
And then some rolled oats. Just instant oats will work.
And then a little bit more cinnamon.
Yep. Another tablespoon. And again, salt to kind of bring that all together. And then, so this is going to be, we'll say the measurement is 4 tablespoons, but it's going to be one of those sort of eyeball situations where it's you're going to know when the consistency is right.
Okay.
So we'll go ahead and 1, 2, 3, 4. And you'll notice that our butter isn't fully melted.
Yeah.
So it's kind of in that semi-glossy state right before it would turn liquid.
Completely melted away.
Yep.
And we'll just mix it in. So what's that consistency?
So we're looking for a nice pea-sized crumb. So as I'm stirring, you're already seeing those nice little clumps form.
Yep.
And I think, honestly, that 4 tablespoons might have pretty
much got it.
Closely nailed it. Yep. So we'll go ahead and just keep stirring. Maybe we'll make an adjustment here. You see we're forming those beautiful pea-sized clumps. It'll be that nice crunchy topping. So yeah, we'll go ahead and
just
we'll give it one more teaspoon.
Maybe a little more.
Yeah. One more nice tablespoon.
And then get back in there.
Yeah, and it's just as simple as that. So you're going to want to work it out until pretty much almost all the white parts of your flour are gone, but it's okay because they're going to bake out with that butter anyway. So.
Yes. Now, as we continue to mix that in, we're still letting those apples boil in the pot.
Absolutely. So those are going to come down to your tenderness. So let's give them 5, 6, 7 minutes. If they're fork tender, you can poke them.
Okay.
The fork goes right there. They're good to go.
Okay, well, sounds good. So we'll let that sit for a little bit. Then when we come back, we'll get everything plated, baked off, and ready to eat.
Yes, sir. Yep.
Well, we're back here in the Daybreak Kitchen at the Blennerhassett Hotel. Chef Jared, we've been letting those apples cook for a while.
Yep.
I think it's time to get a look at them.
Oh yeah, so we developed a beautiful syrup here. All of our sugars and juices. Our apples are fork tender, so the final step here to kind of bring everything together and make a nice cohesive, homogeneous filling is a little bit of cornstarch slurry. So this is just a 1-to-1 ratio.
Okay.
Regular old cornstarch to water. We're going to use about a half a cup of it. Now the trick to using a cornstarch slurry is your contents of your pot have to be simmering. So
Yeah.
you want to make sure that
You don't want it boiling.
exactly. But see, you can see it works pretty fast. We got a nice, consistent.
Yeah, a little bit like a
Beautiful.
syrup.
Yep. So I think we're good to go. We'll go ahead and start plating up here.
Okay.
I mean, in all reality, this could come together with a prep time of about 10 minutes and a bake time of about 10 minutes.
So all in about 20 minutes, and you're ready to go?
Yep. A little spoon on some of that beautiful topping. Those nice crumbly bits. And that butter's gonna melt and start baking down.
Now, when we put this in the oven, how long should it?
So we're gonna do 350 degrees for 10 minutes in a convection oven.
Okay, sounds good. And just like that, you got them out of the oven, so you said about 10 minutes, right?
Yep.
And then there is a little bit of like a golden crust to it, so
Yep,
that's also a
absolutely.
good sign that it's also done.
Yeah, you got your topping kind of bubbling up through. That way you know it's heated all the way through. And yeah, that should be good to go.
Okay.
All good signs.
Well, let's take a bit of a taste right here. Oh yeah, you can see the syrupy about it. A little bit steaming right here, but you can tell that it is very well cooked. Yeah, very delicious. So, very good. Again, great for individuals like we made right here, or also, you said you can scale it up.
Absolutely. I mean, or you could top it off with a little bit of like vanilla ice cream or whatever you like. I mean, it's really a little extra caramel drizzle on there with some whipped cream.
That's a great fall dish right there. So thank you so much for showing us that great recipe. You can get it also over on our website, WTAP.com. But Chef Jared, thank you so much for having us in this
Always a
morning.
pleasure.
And we'll have more on Daybreak right after the break.